the whole idea of raising a child in this time where there's so much of exposure towards everything, it's really scary.
If you see, in my school daycare kids are there. Once a mom
Yeah,
calls, if they're nice, they will play. Once they see their mama, they will start crying. We used to
crying.
love.
Yeah.
Since that the guy is playing, once he sees that, they thought separation anxiety. We will not understand. Now anxiety is increasing in the children because that separation part that is be there. That's why we
Yeah.
say if you're living in the daycare also, quality time you should spend. If mom is busy, dad should spend. Dad is busy, mom is.
In that report, it said that exposure to digital, gadgets, say mobile phone and tablets, they have directly affected the structure of the brain, where the part that conceives the information, that has been affected, and also the white matter of the brain that is responsible for communicating information to, in different parts of the brain, that is also being affected, and in the long run, it will have severe effects mostly.
Exactly. And nowadays, most of the moms will give phones.
Yeah.
They are what is happening here, they will not understand. Eye contact, they are missing eye contact. I'm not giving same education to my daughters here. I said,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
whatever you feel good, you do it. You are
Correct.
educated, you should be not a financially, you should be independent, emotionally independent also. You should not take other
Correct.
one's shoulders,
Very
right?
important point. Yeah.
That's a very important point here. So all girls will say, parents will think, financially independent. No, emotionally independent also should be there.
Hi, Usha. Firstly, welcome to the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for taking the time out. I know how busy Bangalore life could be, but you are doing
Yeah.
this. Really, really appreciate it. Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So one thing that I noticed, like I was going through your LinkedIn profile, and there was a quote that stuck with me. I'll just pull that quote up. Uh, I think you will recognize this once you see it. So it said, "It is easier to build strong children than repair broken men." Right. So
Right.
I have two, three
Please.
follow-up questions on this. Number one, if you can elaborate what this exactly means to you, how you
Yes.
resonate with it. Second thing, if you can also walk us into the life of a child behavior psychologist, how it is. So just two
Absolutely.
things right now. If you can just start with it.
Yeah, this first is easy to build strong. See, when I don't remember author name, he says with the positive reinforcement, we can change the behaviors, right?
Right.
And see how we build a relationship is a very important. Like, see, parenting, you can see the parenting before is very different. My parenting is different. My parents' differences. We all know with our experience, we know the how much
Right.
is difference the parenting. So
Correct.
nowadays, it depends on the environment like family, so everything is becoming changes now, so we can't keep any expectations from
Correct.
before, right?
Right.
I can't say I was like that, you should be like this to my children, right? So
Correct.
now
Yeah.
my daughters can't say, my children can't say to their children I was like this. So behaviors has changes, so it's very strong. How much you will be positive reinforcements, rewards, changing in the sentence phrases also is very much important here.
Right.
So that makes the differences in our life. So yeah, we see
Correct.
before father is was a very strict, right? Like
Right.
fathers means we used to be very scared. Oh, my father is can be also very scared. Nowadays, like
Right.
very freely also, because some places are there. Children are very scared about the fathers. Like it has
Yeah.
a psychology research, we says dad should play more time. More dad should spend more quality time with the children, because
Right.
that they will build that self-esteem, like a play with them is strong like that. That should be there. That
Right.
part is missing. Still, it's missing there, because all
Correct.
most of the children are attached to moms there, and that over the pampering also some is going to some more
Right.
discussion. All these things. So this is
Right.
the made it is easier to build strong children than repair broken men. We should not like has previous we used to moms we used to parents used to, but we says no, as
Right.
much your positive talks, whatever the reinforcement rewards, like open
Right.
mind questions, that builds more stronger. So this is the statement.
Right. Right. And like frankly, why I'm doing this podcast, there are two main reasons. Number one, if you 2 years back, if you asked me if I believed in mental illness or therapy, I would say no, because I have never, coming from a small town, I have never seen those problems being that, coming, people coming out and telling that they are facing anxiety issues or something,
Right.
right? So, but right now, my perspective has changed considering myself. I myself had anxiety issues, or somebody in my family or somebody of my friend who has taken therapy and it has been helpful for them actually, right? So seeing that, I think I was really curious to have this talk, right? And the second thing was that the whole idea of raising a child in this time where there's so much of exposure towards everything, it's really scary as a as an individual to just think about having a child and then nurturing them the right way, considering there are so many distractions, so much of exposure and everything, right? So that is why I think I was really interested in this talk, and why that is why I pinged you on LinkedIn as well. So
That's
coming to
true.
the next part, like how is adult therapy different from a child therapy that you have been providing?
Yeah, adult therapies, see, whatever the therapists do, we according to their age, right? So
Right.
everything is not suitable to each and everyone here. So
Correct.
everything is different. So child therapy will be the according to their age. Like if you go for the hypertension kids, I have more hypertension kids here actually.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
that is called mild OT. Like
Okay.
in Indus, you have to recognize very early stage. If you're not recognized, it will be
Right.
problem. So
Right.
once we recognize, when you got to know your child is special, hypertension kids is there, because here
Hmm.
little bit, if you will come to the keep on the points here, because
Hmm.
hypertension people will not recognize beginning. Early, they
Right.
will not recognize the parents, because if child is frequently moving, playing, and they think, okay, my child is very active, he's very good. And
Correct.
later
Yeah.
on, once they will start speech delays, eye contacts, hyper anxious, like in few things they will be very frustrated.
Right.
So these things will be, then they will recognize observation where they will take help of the psychologist, right? So this
Right.
is the thing where we'll go according to the time management, physical activity,
Right.
like pronunciation, reading. So this is the different. And for children, remedial therapies will be different. Who are the like comprehensions, writing problem, that's a very different. So is this a speech delays means we'll communicate with them speech problems. That is, if you go like clinical doctor, they will use instruments actually to
Right.
smooth the diagram. If it comes normal, what I do for the phonics, reading, pronunciation, talking, rapport building. So I do that.
Right.
So
Right.
this is the difference. If suppose adults come, suppose maybe anxiety, depression is there, maybe few will be in
Hmm.
grief will be there. So we'll that according to that, we'll use a few therapy techniques here, like if you suppose one person is good in art, we'll go according to that. If some person is good in music, we'll go according to that. So
Right.
what in their qualities, we'll take out of that qualities. And in one or
Hmm.
two sessions, we'll also not to get, it will take time. There in one per year, one thing is, who are the listening here, parents should understand therapists will not cure in one or two sessions, because I have seen
Right.
most of the Facebooks also, most of the moms will put their
Right.
reviews. I went 2 3 months, it's very expensive. All so many
Right.
talks will be there. I say it's not so easy. You can't keep expectation 1 or 2 months. It's never, because it will take
Correct.
long time gradually, and you can't keep expectations like I have done 2 months course, my child should be okay, I should feel okay. That's never happened. So you can't keep any expectation. You have to do that till your
Right.
child is okay. Chalo, now he is stable, he can do it. Maybe other thing will be trigger at that time. So this
Right.
all we
Right.
have to take this. So whoever the, suppose some will be good in writing, right? So
Right.
we'll make him to write generals, yeah, letters, emails. We'll go for
Right.
that. One person is, we'll use teacher therapy. We'll go for the drawing, art therapy. We'll go with the others. Few or don't know anything. Suppose I don't know
Yeah.
art, I
Yeah.
don't know any like writing. We'll go for the psychotherapy talking. So that
Okay.
empathy should be there. See, if I empathy, so this is the, we should wear their shoes here. So
Right.
psychologists are being what? The active listeners and not
Hmm.
judgmental. That should
Absolutely.
understand the people. See, that's why whoever the come the people is, they will literally cry, will keep tissue paper, water, everything, because that is they don't want to share with anyone others. So if you say
Right.
like back 2 years or 2000 back any time, taboo
Hmm.
topic was that was people are not don't want to share their mental health problems. They don't want to share thoughts, feelings. If you, I remember, I was very like my childhood,
Yeah.
my neighborhood kid was there. Actually, if you remember, autism will hit like 1.5, 2 to 3 years, it will hit actually. autism
Yeah.
mediator. So that time it was hitting that guy that was not aware about the ADHD. All of a sudden he became blind, no senses at all. And people think, Array, my child when he was born, my students was everything is good now. Why, sir? Because I related now, because I am doing now psychology. So I
Yeah.
recall that moment, Array, this has happened. So this is autism was not there at that time. People not aware about that. So what happened? They used
Right.
to think,
Right.
Array, someone done my black magic. They used to go temples, all this, all. But they don't know
Right.
about that. Right. So that is the main taboo topic, and you can see new moms will be there. Before they used to go in depression. Nowadays also we have, because parents will like people will connect to us very early, so we have these symptoms. That time new moms will say that they used to be like no one is going to recognize. Joint family was there, and people, whatever the who the people is that they used to take care of the child, and they used to leave
Right.
mom. Arey, she's going mad, she's doing this, and if you go schizophrenia, they used to be allegations that someone is going this and
Yeah.
that. They used to think no, she is doubting on her husband. So this is all taboo was there. They don't know. This is the thing we should take help of the psychologist, helping professionals. We
Correct.
should take, and they are not understanding that part that time. If you go that time, if it's good now, most of the people are knowing, they're coming forward, they're taking help of the professionals, my child, adult, couples, individuals, because they know now mental health is very important like
Yeah.
physical health. If you ask me this question, I say still stigma is there in people, I am
Correct.
seeing
Yeah.
so many clients in my life, if husband's okay, wife will not agree, wife of this
Correct.
husband, and family problems, restrictions, all we are seeing so much social media, so much is everything is again same taboo is the same stigma is there in people. No one
Okay.
is coming forward to still, if you just, I will give you example, child. If anyone coming so about the child or the simple things also,
Yeah.
if mom is very much worried, array my son, for array it's okay, it's going to happen, it's okay, nothing to worry about. They will come and they will go like, and then if they come also, they are not interested. They will see here and there. And so, what is going
Right.
on? I can see that body language, right?
Definitely.
Person's
Yeah.
body language, I can understand. Even, chalo, he is not interested. I say, if you're interested or not, you have to listen to me. When you are coming to my duties, I have to give
Definitely.
you, right? So that stigma is there. If you go with the grandparents, array, my son was like this only, let him pamper. Okay, let him play, let him do this. So
Right.
that again, child is to be ready to hear pamper more, and maybe more naughty, whatever the happening is, not responding to parents, not behavior is going to change, because they don't know about the psychology, because previous grandparents don't know, they never
Yeah.
visited any psychology, because they have not,
Correct.
because that it was joint family. If parents is not doing, they will take help of the so many people are
Right.
around us. So that stigma, if you ask me, still is there.
Correct. Correct. And if I still go to smaller towns, they would prefer going to, some spiritual place rather than going to a consultant.
I
And
give
that
you
I've
example.
seen myself. Yeah.
I
Please,
give you
please go
example. Now is there rural areas is all there. They will never visit. If someone, I have recently one case also. Some nanny sister, they are from outside, and
ahead.
they are going for the temples. I said, why? No, my sister is not getting married. She's not ready to marry. So we are, "Arey
Yeah.
yaar, you can bring me. No, I will talk to her. No, no, my father
Right.
is not for that. So that is there, still is there. Not like
Yeah.
in rural areas, still in our society, in Bangalore, wherever you go, if you see, because if you ask me, I say, no, stigma is there. We are,
Right. Right.
because one thing is scared about this is judgment. Because society judgment is a main stigma here.
Main stigma here.
Society
Yeah.
will, society will blame us, and they will judge us why
Correct.
this is happening. But see, no one is ready to understand what is going on that person, right? That should be not here.
Right. And I think still, even in joint families, they find it very difficult to have hard conversation. Like if somebody is going through something, or somebody you want to talk about something to someone, it's very hard to start that conversation and then direct that conversation in the right direction, right? You don't want to be too negative, right?
Yeah,
All that is
that's it.
there. Yeah, and in small town, I've seen one reason that most of them give or indirectly, say, is that what will people, our neighbors and everyone will say once we start consulting a therapist, say. right? So that is again a huge problem.
Yeah, this youth problem. So joint family, same thing. As I said, na. So stigma, judgment is there. They don't want, because no one is wearing their shoes. Empathy is not there. If empathy is there, no one will judge you. That
Yeah,
you should understand, right?
right.
Empathy. If suppose if you have any problem, I will understand your problem.
Yeah,
And if you're not understanding problem, you keep on judging me. Then what is the use of I'm discussing with you? Tell me. So that
right,
is a
right.
one stigma then. Huh? So what will they, if I go also same thing, they will repeat, they will judge me. I don't want to share.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is main in-laws, families, all types in-laws. I'm not mentioning any here, like
Mhm.
girl in-laws or yeah, boys, whoever
Yeah.
the in-laws means everyone here. So they have some problems like co-sisters, or daughter-in-laws, sister-in-laws. So we
Mhm.
all have problems. See, this is the family. We are all human beings. And I say, okay, understand. See, everyone is not in. We are all not. We are all not wearing same shoes here. Different size,
Correct.
yours different size, everything. So at least if you're not wearing these shoes, also I understand. Empathy should be there. If you know empathy means what is a life? Tell me.
Uh,
If I ask
you're
a
ask.
question also, no empathy,
Yeah,
nothing is there, then why people will come to us? So they will
correct, correct.
come seek help and they will come to us. "Hey, yaar, you help me little bit. So what I should do? See, I see in couples, couples will
Mhm.
come, ma'am, this is happening, and they are not ready to share with the husband, and husband is not ready to share
Correct,
wives. And
correct.
so
Yeah.
all family problems, and then family also should understand we should not interfere in their problems, right?
Right,
Should
right.
not they each and see, when you have expectations from the working lady, you need
Yeah,
working wife. So you can't keep expecting she should be like my mom and my sister.
correct. Yeah,
Everyone means environment is different. My environment is, as per I am daughter, I am totally different
yeah.
in my mom's place. Once I came this my
Right,
husband place, I totally changed, because that time no option for me, no option for me, because we have our parents has taught us you should be like this. I am like but I am not giving same education to my daughters here. I said,
right.
okay,
Yeah,
whatever you feel good, you do it. You are
correct.
educated. You should be not a financially. You should be independent, emotionally independent also. You should not take other
Correct.
one's shoulders,
Very
right?
important point. Yeah,
That's a very important point here. So all girls will say, parents will think, financially independent. No, emotional independent also should be there. Always you
should be
should
there.
not see other shoulders to cry or complain,
Yeah,
screaming, right? So this is
right,
also very.
right. Correct. So since you have been in this profession for so long, what do you think has changed in last few years that, I can see the data that the behavioral disorder has been rising over the last few decades, right? So if you have to compare what has changed, what factors are like uh, adding to the problem right now,
Identity writers is that many things are there. Same, like few expectations are more people. We have expectations.
right?
If I am working this, I want to more go to for the economic level. I want to go higher level, and higher.
Yeah.
How much we take pressure, that much we have the all like depression, anxiety,
Hmm.
anxious level, everything. As workplace, you can see that how much we are working, how much we have expectation. You
Correct.
have just have some long ago. I have read one story also. One young guy, he is very intelligent. He has finished his degree in very young age, and he started business. He got nice salary, night, everything, luxury life he has got. And what happened? Suddenly he fainted. So what happened? Then
Okay.
he fainted. Then he visited a good doctor. Doctor say, no, you have BP. I say, "Yeah, I'm very young now. Still, I'm 28. Why? No, no, you have that. Don't take stress. So he's having
Okay.
each and everything, not at every luxury. And he got married. He has such everything. So high level. At last, in engage only he got at a time, and he passed
Okay.
away. So this is the our
Yeah.
anxious level increasing, workplace is increasing, and family
Correct.
problems are there. Like workplace problems are there. Has a education, if you go over the students, academics
Mhm.
pressures are there. Parents having expectation. You have to go a doctor. You have to do that. No
Right.
expectations. That's why I said okay. He is reading, he's writing. That's okay. What is in our talent was there, you
Yeah.
should take it on that. If he's interested in music, let him go, let him to go on, because
Correct.
This same, Sumit, I'm telling what is the society? Arey, yaar, your son is not the doctor. My son is doctor. That comparison will come here.
Is there?
Criticizing.
Yeah.
And this all not only the verbal, social media. Nowadays, we all post the pictures, everything on social media.
Correct.
And this has happened, right? So
Right.
all
Right.
this, now social media is much useful also, is very harmful also nowadays. And so
Correct.
we can't keep any expectation. So all this expectation levels, how much you see before, if you say, like olden days, if you study 10th, or chalo, oh, it's okay, 10th is okay, whatever your
Great. Yeah.
business you have.
Hmm.
If you're not reading, studying, not there. If you're like socialize is not there, it's okay, you sit at home. And you're not dressing properly, you say, now we are not going to wear one dress today and
Yeah.
another day. As social, we also do okay. So that
Yeah.
stress level is more. Now, when events is what I should wear, how I should go there, because people will see me, because I am
Correct.
posting my
Yeah.
pictures on social media. So it's all the stress level. Due to social
Hmm.
media stress level, due to workplace, I have to, because everything is expensive now. If one
Yeah.
child education also lacks together, we should pay here.
Correct. Yeah.
If not only
Even.
education, according to their dressing, like bike, then car, all this increasing English day by
Of course.
day.
Yeah. Right.
So how
Right.
can we keep our stress level down?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Even something that I've improved over last 1 year is my sleep quality. So I've been trying to get minimum of 8 hours of sleep, and I'm really careful about what I'm eating right now. So those two factors have itself improved my overall energy towards the day, how I look towards things. Even something negative is happening, I have a positive approach towards it. Right. But now, not everybody understands it. I think it's always it's that you can have consult a doctor, and then you realize that health is supposed to be a priority over anything else, right? And yeah, that I've seen quite common in working professionals, especially
Yes,
in metro
because
cities where they are living alone or they don't have enough support. Correct.
they don't have
Yeah.
time to eat, right? They don't have. So
Yeah. Right.
whatever they will get, they will eat. Obese
Yeah.
nowadays.
Obesity is a part of.
Don't have, so they don't have, now ladies, most of the working also, they don't have time, sometime cooking also, whatever they will get, they will eat. So all this
Right.
time, no nutrition, no healthy food only. If you follow the nutrition, there should be consistency. No
Yeah.
consistency
Correct.
because of time, right? So this is
Right.
happens in every life. So one thing, if keep consistency is very difficult, discipline is very difficult to maintain all in people
Correct.
in our life. Now, this is two things is very difficult. It's not so
Yeah.
easy. I used to tell parents, if you are doing something, I will keep, so please keep consistency, Rako, and like discipline should be there in your child. That is not there, ma'am. Whatever we should do, they will
Right.
accept, and
But
because so much
yeah.
busy here.
Yeah, right. At the same time, I think what as a human behavior, like consistency is kind of boring, right? So we want to try new things and do
It
something
is
new. So that
absolutely.
also adds to it.
Yeah,
So
because we don't want
yeah,
same thing. If you go for the healthy food, you should eat daily salad, daily like
yeah,
millets. You have to healthy food. But we will get and we will cheat one day, right? So this is
yeah,
all difficulty. It's not so easy also. If you
correct. Yeah,
want to see, like we say now, most of the role models will be the actors, because they
correct.
are earning so much money. They will be keep their body should be very healthy type, right? Building raw bodybuilding, they will go gym, they will go do yoga, because they are doing acting, they will be. Now what we will do, we don't have now in 50 60s also, mother is so she looks so young, so everything we
Yeah,
will compare that. But like our life is so stressful. We have to manage
yeah.
family, his workplace, today if you are not getting salary properly tomorrow, with so many middle class families are there,
So
so
many.
many, all
Yeah,
are not rich people, right? So we
correct.
can't
Yeah,
compare with what is it, they are Bollywood sector, we should be like that, no.
right. That is a
Yes.
like a very wrong comparison. And even when I started, when I started working out, I started looking towards those figures where they would be popular actors and how I could look like them. But the truth is, they're preparing for a movie or something, and they have to do it for a maybe 6 months or 8 months. It is not something that you can do in a longer period of time, say 1 year, 5 years. Right? So yeah,
This is
uh,
the difference in our life. See, this is all natural, common things, but people will not. recognize that behaviors changes, we are very normal, we have to work, we have to see, take care of our children, right? So many
Correct.
people are there, so many single parents are there. How they will
Correct.
survive, tell me, if you they see all this? So their stress level is very high here.
Correct. Correct. So, like drawing the topic back, so this is what has changed for the adults over the last couple of years. But if I have
Yeah.
to talk from a child's perspective, even like for me, my mom was always available, right? I could just go to her and she was there. But considering now, most of these children are in daycare or they are with their grandparents or someone. So, apart from this, what other factors do you think have changed over last few years that is also impacting their uh, other behavior? Signs say basically their ADHD has. I can see the data that the ADHD has like
Yes, increased
increased,
more.
and yeah, and that before it was like the females or the girl child were having lesser chances of having ADHD, but now even they are prone to it. So what do you think has changed for children over the last decade that the data are changing and they are also at a very lower age they are getting
Yes.
different symptoms or different behavioral problems?
Actually, if you ask me, autism is more in boys only, still now also. Girls
Okay.
is very less and is very manageable also. And
Okay.
if you see, I have till now have seen most of the boys are attacking this. And what
Hmm.
is the actually I said before also is there, but many people
Right.
not aware of that. Actually, I
Hmm.
shared you one example, right? I'm not saying that previous was not, it was there, but people are not aware of that.
Yeah.
And now, actually, see, as per our life, we have to work here. Now, both the parents are working to manage the expenses,
Correct.
right? So they have to work. So if you are the grandparents is also there, they are going to the daycare only here. Because I
Yeah.
used to run my school here. I have
Hmm.
daycare also. Now also present we have school daycare also. I see work,
Yeah.
there is no option here. So daycare also you should be selective daycare, because see once long back I kick started my career as educator. Later on
Yeah.
I opened my school. So I opened my school as it with daycare also. So
Okay.
many moms used to come. They are single parents. So many that my child is not. We used to take very good care. I
Hmm.
used to provide cook was there, food, like everything we used to provide. Is everything is very good. So working parents means not like that. We should daycare also. It's very good. They should select good daycare also. And
Yeah.
daycare also you have good things also, like they will involve with the other kids. They can learn multiple languages, right?
Right. Right.
And
Right.
sharing and caring, like according to that they will have that independence. Independent that child should be,
Hmm.
because we used to teach them like washroom take ethics, and they should wear clothes. Once they should come, they should change clothes. I used to teach all that my children, like you have to go to the washroom. Nannies
Right.
used to be there to help. I can we used to say, and time to time like food, everything we used to provide that time. So that is the one
Correct.
thing. And what will happen? Few children also is there. I remember one small girl child only. She used to come like 4, 6, 5. She used to kite continuous. They used to work in IT companies, both the husband and wife. They are very
Yeah.
good. So continuous, like since morning 7 o'clock, they used to drop till evening. She
Hmm.
used to cry. Whatever we feel, she used to do vomiting. So what is
Yeah.
the happen? So much anxiety that small child. Then at
Yeah.
last I said, this is the not the way. How can we keep? So this is all responsible. So I used to tell her. But then at last she left her job and she started taking care of the child. So there is no option because grandparents are
Right.
living for free. So this is the one. And second thing is, one girl is to she never don't want to use washroom. Small girls only. Within
Yeah.
5 years, I remember. She never used to go for washroom. Her bladder was full. Once see her mom, she used to go passed away urine wherever she stands there. Her mom used to
Okay.
say, why does that? Because that anxiety will be level, right? The
Yeah.
separation, and they will use, if you also see now also, if you see in my school daycare kids are there. Once a mom
Yeah.
calls, if they're nice they will play. Once they see their mom mama, they will start crying. We used to
Right.
laugh
Yeah.
since that the guy is playing. Once he sees that, they thought separation anxiety, we will not understand. See, now I am
Yeah.
understanding that chalo mom is living, I used to tell that. So that before
Hmm.
that time, now anxiety is increasing in the children, because that separation part, that be there. That's why we say, if you're living in the daycare also, quality time you should spend. If mom is busy, dad should spend. Dad is busy, mom is. So that separation part, they will never will be in their mind to like, chalo, mama is not there, papa is not there. They can shift
Yeah.
their workplace here. Workplace and rapport building is very important. They used to talk. At least if mom is in kitchen also, they can make them to sit in one chair, and they, at least whatever the things are, they toddlers are they, whoever the little bit
Right.
child, they keep on asking questions, right? You have to talk. Talking is very communicating. Communication is very important here. How much you
Correct.
communicate, that much they will be grow. Either if you're not communicating, what they will do? They will sit quietly. And nowadays, most of the moms will give phones.
Yeah.
They are what is happening here, they will not understand. Eye contact, they are missing eye contact. Once the eye contact is not there, then they will come, ma'am, my child is not having. Why this is happening? That you
Yeah.
should see
Yeah.
now.
Correct.
Like whenever you talk, whenever you communicate, you should see in their eyes. You should tell them to come on, see in my eyes and talk to me.
Yeah.
If your
Correct.
child is seeing here and there, it means some confidence level is down, low. See, whenever
Right.
you
Right.
talk, say, whenever we talk to any person, we'll keep eye contact here because eye confidence level. If you're not seeing here in the food, what is the meaning of that? That should observe that. Parents should observe that quality.
Yeah.
Array, this thing is missing. Maybe my child is confidence. Where this child is lacking here, so that you
Mhm.
should understand. If the parents now, one more problem will become like language problem. Most of the parents are love marriage. Will their language will be different. Few children
Yeah.
will pick up multiple languages. Few
Okay.
children will not pick up because few are like grandparents are like communicating in native language, and parents
Mm.
are now now all are English. They are not don't want
Correct.
to go to native language only. So they are confused. I have so many children. They will not pick up multiple languages. Now I have my grandson. He will pick up all multiple languages here.
Okay.
So we never thought because since childhood we have started in our school only daycare we used to leave there. No, this not hygiene is hygiene. For everything restriction should be not there. Don't do this, don't do that. And they, if you someone something he want to do also, he or she they will stop whether I go or not. What will happen here? Confidence level be there. And when mom said no, my mom said yes. So that confusion parts only parents are creating here.
Correct. Correct.
So
Is it also a reason
children.
for the speech delay that we're seeing recently in a lot of kids?
This is a communication. I said now, you, whatever, whenever your child is at home, you should say if you're how much you're busy. You should say if you're suppose you're entering in the house from back from home, your
Yeah.
child is at home. At least you say hello, hi, how was the day? What was a hard day today? Right? You should talk to them, communicate. What is a communicate? If no communicate, hi, I'm busy. I'm going to washroom. I have to cook my food here. I have to ready
Right.
with the dinner
Right.
with it. That's not the way. What the mom or now I said I gave you example dad. At least mom is like preparing dinner means he can play with that or he can be ask the questions here.
Correct.
Like you should
Correct.
nowadays not like that. Mom used to work, dad used to not like that. We are all working here. Husband is also working, wives are working, and in kitchen also both are helping. That's a very good thing I am seeing now. Previous it was not there actually. I'm happy to see most
Correct.
of the parents, fathers are taking care of their children. One are cooking, one are helping. That's very happy to see you because previous it was not there. Everything is left to the mom only. And all to then that's why women are so much frustrated before that. Now it's very
Right. Right.
happy. So no, when you're helping in each and everything, why you're not communicating? See, best time is communicating dinner and when you're traveling by road. Nowadays we are
Right.
all by road only car with. So that's
Correct.
only four members will be there. Mom, papa, and whoever the kids are there, two or three. One is also there. So you can start communicating. You start creating. Come on, see the nature. What is there? No, always we are can't scroll all for our phones also in car. Right? Dinner time also you should all keep your gadgets. Let's see here healthy
Right.
boundaries are very important in our families. Then you want to be communicate. So all you should keep your gadgets side and you should communicate.
Definitely
One is,
makes sense.
okay, you tell me I'm listening, I'm scrolling here. That's not the way. Right? So that's why, see, but if parents are scrolling phone, child, what he will do? He will also do same thing. See, behaviors, one
Right.
person, suppose parents are at home, one or child, nowadays one child or two child, that's all. If someone is entering our house, what we say, we'll greet them, right? We'll make them to
Correct.
greet her. I will give one glass of water. That is the
Yeah.
behavior. Understand? Chalo, we went their house. I went to Sumit's house. He offered me a glass of water. We are coming. So very good time we spent, right? We remember
Correct.
that memories. If you're not greeting anyone, if you're miscommunication, you're not respecting anyone. So same child also do whoever that comes there.
Yeah.
Say
That's yeah.
here children are only visible, not verbal. Whatever they see, they will do that. In
Right.
one
Right.
experience, children used to play blocks, so they will do their own creation there. Because some people, children nowadays, gun they will do because they will see all that cartoons, gunman, Spider-Man, whatever they do, or shoot.
Right. Right.
They will be playing same thing. So that is the thing. Whatever they see, they will create in that blocks also. If you see art also, and if we go for the art therapy also, we tell the child to do art, whatever they like doing. So into that art will make and understand what type of the colors, what type of the art the child is doing here. Right. In the same way, what are the physical activity? If you don't have anybody, we say the physical act is very important. At least this way, I will encourage with I at least do some kids Zumba. You have YouTube nowadays. We all have. Come and put
Correct.
some,
Correct.
do some physical activity. No physical activity only. They will
Right.
sit
Right.
talk, or they will scroll phone. They will do sit. No physical activity only. Very less children. If whoever they interesting in sports, they will go football, basketball, cricket. That much only.
Right.
Casual way
Right.
the activity. Tell me no physical activity, and they will can't walk for few distance. Distance also they will be tired. Then mama should carry, father should carry. So this is
Right.
all
Yeah.
delays. That's why speech delay. See, one more thing I will tell you, speech delay. When your child is not proper words, like from if you
Mhm.
say the infant's milestone, your child will pick up words like mama, papa. They will talk. Then
Correct.
some few sentences they will start. Okay. When you see your child is at least not because here or speech also, few child will pick up early
Correct.
will start communicating and few
Yeah.
may be like late. I'm not saying it will be delayed, it will be delayed, but they will start communicating. And
Yeah.
what you should do when your child is not communicating, not responding, you should keep the here right test you should do, and you should make them to respond. Put some on. You should not never give the gadgets to watch the videos. Only audios you have to play at that time. Once
Right.
you
Yeah.
start playing the audios, the child will react, doing actions. With the actions, mom, your father, whoever the free, they should do the actions. So, and one more
Right.
thing, I should not encourage for the sign language. If
Okay.
suppose it's not, my child is not, he's showing me glass of water, I am getting glass of water. That is a
Yeah.
not way. You can tell, come on,
Correct.
encourage your child, come on, say water. This is a water. Whatever your language is there, Hindi,
Right.
Telugu, Kannada,
Right. Right.
mention this is the water. Whatever your child
Mhm.
is asking you, your child know that is water. At least you can tell, na. So and
Correct.
that they will not. And what I will give the tips to the parents also. Most of the parents will come to me. I will tell them to read the stories. Don't make them to read. You read not more than reading. Create one story. Narrate the story
Right.
with action, voice model. At least your child will understand. Most of them will say parents will read the stories, bedtime stories. That's no.
Hmm.
Don't
Correct.
read.
Exactly.
Narrate the story. Actions. The child will get into. See, we'll do story time in our school. Why we will do? We'll use puppets, anything, actions, because they are visible to the things. They are
Right.
more than listening, they will see. So that is a main
Correct.
that the impact on that behaviors. Same thing they will do at home also. My teacher did like this, my teacher did like this, right? So that
Right. Right.
what type of the communication you want to go for that. If you say speech delay, that is not the child. If you maybe delay, I'm not saying not, I'm not denying. And parents should try here, na? They should encourage the
Correct.
child. They should communicate, the rapport building, open-ended questions. So many things are there. They here says we don't have time means it will not work that.
Correct. And
And yes,
like
please.
two observation that I've seen myself is that the families have gone quieter. Like they would come back from office or something, and then they would be involved in their
Call.
phone or something, right? I've seen in my friends who are married, who are working in the same company, and so on. And at the same time, what I've seen is that the more I try to, keep all the senses of a baby engaged, say eyesight, they're seeing, they're hearing, and they are using their mouth also to replicate it. The more engaged they are, and the faster they learn and respond. over the time.
Yes,
Right?
more than verbal, just actions is very important. Just I say, na, this greeting people, whoever they come to greet, or whoever we are helping helper outside, we are helping them. And if suppose helper is coming to me, how I am talking, communicating to her with
Correct.
anger issues or with soft, with empathy, kindness is there. That also is impact on our children. See, whatever we do, our behavior is impact on our children here. That should understand people. Some will so much busy. Call is okay, call is important, what is it, then give some time. Quality time is very much important. See, that is also, I agree, all are working for their children's sake only, I'm not denying it. Quality time is also it. If you do all this, you don't have any future problems also. And healthy
Right.
boundary is very much important. And one more thing, what they will do, parents here means, previous we don't have any toys. I never played with my toys also.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I never get my daughters also. I mean, now what we will do? Other parents, Array, my son is asking this. That time my parents have not given me. I should give that. Whatever he or she asks, they will give everything.
Right.
And their
Right.
expectations are increasing. Your children expectations are increasing. They're not never thinking I should ask or not. They are not thinking about that. Because each
Correct.
whatever I'm asking, my parents are giving me. Right.
Right.
So
Right.
your child expectations are increasing. They are not thinking that why my parents are giving me. They don't want to
Correct.
see
Hmm.
that. That is their life. And though you
Right.
should not give that guilt also. How much important, that much only you should expect.
Correct. Correct.
Spend.
And also, if you keep saying yes to everything, after certain point, if you start saying no, I have seen there's a aggression that develops within the child. Right.
Everything, if suppose sometimes, if you go more nowadays, maybe it is not budget, parents budget, they are not getting. Okay,
Yeah.
what child will do? He will fall, he will cry. It's
Correct.
embarrassing moment to all the parents, right?
Right. Yeah.
So why is it happening? Parents mistake, because they are giving each and everything, they're not thinking about that how much it cost. So that is also not good also. And giving pocket money also much is not important, if you ask me. I'm
Okay.
very strict about this also, because how much you want to give, the whatever they are asking, please explain them when they should get, at what time they should get. See, if you
Right.
get today, next day, next want economic wants are like this, it will increase for us. As per
Correct. Yeah.
we also see, if you are getting today, I ask, chalo, next time I will take that. We have expert ourselves also.
Makes sense.
If I'm
Makes
not
sense.
getting, okay, chalo, next month I will take this thing. We are
Correct. Yeah.
human. Now we are human beings. Our wants are no limitation only here.
Correct. Yeah.
So if
Makes
you
sense.
keep
Hmm.
healthy boundaries to your children, it's very good. What to do? Yeah, that is your children only. You can get it everything. Just keep it one healthy boundary. So this time you have to do this time. If you keep healthy boundaries since like childhood, like if you ask me like toddler only, you don't will not you will not face any challenges from in teenager.
Correct. Correct.
Very
And
easy.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sure. 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 Go ahead.
No. Now you can see now teenagers when before stepping teenager is one problem, after stepping in
Hmm.
teenager problem, because of the no boundaries. There is no
Correct.
boundaries.
Because after one turns a teenager, the toys grow in size and in money, or like the price also, and it's difficult to say no after that, right?
One toy is 2,000, 3,000 if you go fetch him.
Correct. Correct. Right.
I
And
would say, what is this waste of money?
right. Right. Even if I have to go back to my time, like we used to get like $10 or ₹5 every day. And if you wanted something, say very bad, say a video game or something, we had to save it for 3 months or 4 months and then get it. So there was a reward thing that I was waiting for and I was working for it. I think that also built a saving capacity for myself as well. And
Nowadays,
that has helped me
yes.
as I grew up, became a teenager, and then now in my late 20s, I am seeking reward from it, whatever that small savings that I did that time, right? And the habit that I built. So yeah, completely makes sense. I want to draw your attention to a point that you mentioned, that was separation anxiety, right? And
Yeah.
I work with so many people and they're in their 30s or maybe in their 40s, and what they mention is that they could not emotionally connect with their parents, reason being they have stayed with their grandparents or stayed with a nanny, And even after 30 years, 40 years, they're saying that I am okay, like I am with my parents right now, but I cannot feel the emotional connect because that time they in their entire
Yeah.
childhood they were missing or they were spending very less time with them. So have you seen those cases as well, like recently?
Absolutely. This has happened. This is expectation, as I mentioned you before. Um, Father was very strict. That's why I mentioned you know. So father used to do, mother used to play, and they used to go for the faraway studies. Emotional touches means there is no communication. No communication means no emotions there. And no empathy means nothing will understand. If you come to me, like, ma'am, this is having problem. So I will try to understand where is the problem, where is the lacking. If you pay as a child, if suppose your child was in hostel, then he is back from hostel, then parents, what
Yeah.
parents, they should sit and talk. Whatever you have any hard things to happen with you, are you
Hmm.
enjoying your hostel life or not? What type of the problem or criticizing will be there with the children, right?
Yeah.
Comparison will be there. Maybe a few kids will involve in social activities in colleges. Now I also have case study also. They will this will have some genetics also, actually. Genetics,
Okay.
because parents will have some because if I see, it's very long but case study. Parent, wife and daughter used to blame husband, father,
Okay.
like,
Hmm.
father will do this and that, he's very strict, he always scream like this. So I asked him, what is, no, no, my father is like to be, if we keep out, we'll leave outside slippers, right? So that also should be in systematic. Suppose while coming, we'll leave
Okay.
here and then we'll come. Just giving you example, okay? So that also should be in line. Remote should be in line. That type of the genetics will come in that. So what they
Okay.
will do, same thing. If he married also, my wife should be like this only. My daughter should be like that. But there
Correct.
no one is ready to do. You are doing, it's okay. You do it. Why we should do? They will leave all messy, and
Okay.
he is
Okay.
not ready to that. So there, what will happen? Conflicts.
Conflict again. Yeah.
Means conflict. So there is the no emotions, no empathy means all pair they have distance relationship, like hello, hi, that much only. So that's why these people will search for love. What is the love means? Talking. Someone we need, they want to talk. They need their emotional independence will be not there. So everything they
Correct.
need someone pushing. They want someone should be there. And what will happen? This is according to their age. Also, you should think about it. This anxiety, depression, hyper, everything will be according to their age. This changes will be there because our mentalities we are growing, right? Now, if you give example, behavior changes from the infants, okay?
Okay.
Milestones, each and every month will change. Toddlers will change. Toddlers will be though frequently moving here and there, and
Right.
the
Right.
child will have challenges once they grow, go to school, regular school. They will have then teenage before stepping, after stepping, then college life, then working place. So according to age, we have lot of challenges. Not like as a toddler challenges we don't have, right? So according to the challenge, your behavior is changing, your anxiety level is changing, your
Yeah.
depression is changing here. So
Correct.
that,
Correct.
see at what stage, what type of the depression and anxiety you have that. Here lot of things are there. Not can't mention you this is will happen, that will happen. I never, I can't tell you also, because whatever, suppose if I go with this toddler, so I can say chalo, hypertension, if your child is there, that's why frequently morning you have to take therapy, you have to go, right? If child is having challenges in school, regular school, from challenges, teachers will stand with the educators will stand with the complaint was your child is moving here, then no distraction is there, he's not writing his, because this child may be not a multitask here. Children will not listen or write any one thing they get. Some few children will vary everything, they will do multitask, multi language speaking, everything there. So I can't, as a parent, we can't keep expectation. Huh? That child is doing, my child is also doing. So this changes according to the behavior or anxiety, depression, whatever the changes. According to the, see, as per your age, you have hypertension, anxiety level.
Yeah.
As per my age, I have my changes because my thought level is different, my work level is different, yours is different. I can't compare to you and me, right? So that is the differences we have to see here. And maybe teenagers, most of the time they will close the room, they will sit, parents will complain to us. All my son is all don't want to talk to us. He will be rebel. If you ask anything, he will not give proper answer. All time he will sit in a room, in his room. He will. But why? Teenagers need
Right.
space, okay. But after that time also, if mom is at home, it's a mom is not working work. She's at home, homemaker. Also, it's acha bacha, chalo, what you're studying, chalo, you study. This management, time management should be there. Each and
Right.
every child.
Right. Yeah.
Discipline should be there, right? As a parents, you can sit, you take your book, you take your cup of coffee and sit with your child. Discuss what is the hard thing,
Right.
what is the trouble, what is this happening with you. No, this you
Yeah.
have to share the thing. Start. See, maybe 10 times if you talk, one time he will be answer you, he or she, whoever.
Definitely. Yeah. Correct. Correct.
So you should not, array, I'm asking, I'm keep on talking, my child is not giving me answer only. It's a not way. See, from your
Correct.
side, you have to try. So not like that you're sitting quietly and you can't keep expectation from your teenager also. This is also
Makes
problem.
sense. Yeah.
Most of the children, adolescents, parents will come to us. "Oh, what is the difference of this is happening, that is happening?" Ah, yeah, obviously changes are there. See, you're all having through about this all changes because that time we have got to know. Maybe we are don't know about that time. We are now observing. Maybe our parents are not observed to us. We are observing to our children nowadays, right? So that changes how to tackle. You should listen,
Correct. Correct. And
learn that. To tackle, you have to learn. Otherwise, like leave it for some time. Not like they will leave also. Just you have to keep observation. Just you should see that child. You should try to change environment, places. Because see, one more thing, everything is depends on environment also here. Parents' behavior, environment also,
right.
that is
Yeah.
behavior. School environment is also matter here. Each and everything matters here.
Right. Is bullying common in India as well? Like, is there too many cases of bullying where they are not reporting to their parents or anyone?
Yeah, bullying is not like that. That confidence level is, if someone is created, not much is there nowadays. As per before it was there. Now, if
Okay.
I'm also seeing here, like now automatically, suppose one healthy girl is there or one healthy boy is there. Okay, seeing the other kids, they only their confidence level is low. Oh, maybe I'm healthy. Now it is
Correct.
health conscious is there. And maybe I'm not. Maybe she is answering everything. I'm not able to answer for anything. So self comparison, self criticize is going on now. That is more than that
Makes
bully
sense.
actually. Yeah,
Makes sense.
comparison is very there, and health conscious are there, and looks is very because of the social media, because of the comparison. Maybe they are not attraction is there opposite. So all these things are going on here because of this. Now more than bully, this is happening now, and peer pressure is there, and they are doing, why can't I do that? They are
Correct.
she
Correct.
they are doing, they are getting everything, why can't do? I also want all these things, expensive things. So
Right.
they are not seeing that parents can afford or not. And this is lot of case studies are there.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
again, this relates to parents not saying no to everything, or at least the things that are not important at the early age, and that that compounds, and that becomes children become aggressive after they grow up, and then you say no, that we cannot afford something, or something that I've seen, that maybe somebody is bringing some really fancy bag or bottle, and then they see it, and that doesn't make sense to the parent, and then they say no, and they are not that kids are not in the habit of listening to no from their parents, and that really transfers to aggression completely. Since we are talking about aggression,
Yeah,
I was
actually,
reading a date. Yeah, sure,
I will add here one point
sure, sure,
actually.
sure.
What you said, no. Here you said no is a very negative point, a negative word, that is no. Whenever
Okay,
you
yeah,
talk, whenever you will communicate with a child, if
yeah,
suppose your child is asking, you said that parent says no, that is the negative. Apart from the no word, you can change the sentence phrase and you can explain that why are they not getting. That time though,
okay,
no tantrums, no aggressiveness, nothing will be there. So that's, you should keep that boundaries, I said now, that you should keep the boundaries and you should explain that word before you're leaving your house, wherever you're going, parties, social parties, family
yeah,
parties, or your malls also with your friends, parties will be there. That time you will be not embarrassed. So this is the question where never use no and you did you that tells you okay chalo explain that, try to explain
Right.
that the parents see, all parents are educated here nowadays, no one is like
Correct. Yeah.
uneducated, and they will not understand that moment, what how we should react that time. Maybe their frustration level will be other side, maybe workplace,
Correct.
maybe family side, maybe in-law step. This frustration will be in their mind, right?
Right. Right.
That frustration will take here.
Okay.
So
Right.
before answering your child, just look at that, what your child is asking you, how you should respond that. So this is the
Correct.
very important thing. So I
Can
add
you
in.
can you give a like a small example, like in a conversation, instead of saying no, how can we react to a certain thing which the child is asking for, maybe?
Yeah, see, no means acha. See, you can suppose your child is tantrum all you went, okay? Your child is asking this toy. So what you have to do? Just hold it there and you can sit somewhere to explain,
Yep.
talk. This if small child, I'm telling you, small
Yeah.
child, what should do? You should distract her mind, he or she over there, distract their mind. Maybe father can show something else other part. Chalo, will they can change the route. They can explain. Hold it. Chalo, this is the color is not good. See, according to their age, toddler will other some will take and our arms will go for the
Right.
other
Right.
side will change. But child, you can hold at least in within 10 years, we can hold them. We can answer, chalo, we'll do next time then. We'll have fun this, we'll go there. Some excitement talks according
Right.
to
Right.
the you can do that. If teenager means you can change the phrase. You can understand. If
Correct.
at the age like 14, 15, say he or she, they will be understandable that age. Acha, bacha,
Hmm.
chalo, we are going this time, this trip. We'll go for the next trip. We have this call, we have this meeting. You have to understand. So make them understand according to their age. What type of the language
Okay.
you're using, what type of the phrases you're using, you should see that.
Correct.
So this
Correct.
is the,
And
wait, you said no, right? So I
yeah.
explained here.
This makes more sense actually, and I could again draw back to my childhood where if I wanted something, my parents would say there's something better on. If you go further maybe in a mail or a fair, they will say
Hmm.
that we just go ahead and we'll find something much better than this, and I would completely forget about it.
Change the topic, yeah. Change the topic, change the directions
Yeah.
according to the small. I gave you so many examples, right? You can do that.
Correct, 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 correct. And so I was seeing this recent study. So there was a article I guess I was reading where it mentioned that most of the time when adults cry, it's mostly because of pain or they're sad basically about something. But in kids, it could be completely different, and they might be crying because they want to express their anger, and they are not actually sad or in pain. They are actually angry, and that's their mode of communication. So, can you just highlight that if you have seen any case where kids would cry their heart out basically just to showcase their anger?
Yeah, see, anger is in aggressive answer. How it will come is, or if I take some, we'll go for the children only. A
Yeah,
child, if you're not getting, what they will use, like arrow. They will. If I cry, my mom will get me, because they use that trick. Because
frequently.
before he may be sometimes your child, okay, chalo, my child is crying, they will get it. Maybe second, two times they will get it. Third time, maybe they are not affordable or they will in rush mode, whatever the situation will be, not every time same, right?
Correct,
So what they will do, same trick they will use. If I cry, my mom will get me.
correct, correct,
So
correct.
that trick they will use. If you should see that child wantedly, they will cry for only that they whatever they want, that time only they will cry.
Right,
Hurt
right,
is other different. Okay, if stomach pain is okay, that we can understand. At going, doing something, crying and rebel is they are used for that. And few children, if you see in children, they are not ready to go to school morning
right,
times.
right, right,
I have my stomach pain, that is that, this, they will show all the excuses. Okay,
right,
one or two time if we keep quiet also, third time we should check that, why this is happening. You can sit and talk, you can build a rapport, you can inquire in a school. Again, they will come to us like, what is happening, why my child? So we have to take it out that, what is happening?
right,
Maybe writing is not good, maybe someone is criticizing. So this is that trick they will use. And adult people also create, see, crying is not that is a one type of emotions, right? One time of emotion that will come out. Now we want to will go see the any comedy shows will love that. If we are
Correct.
hungry, we will feel to eat. Chalo, where we have to outside, we'll search for restaurants, we'll go. See, all these are emotions. So crying, if we are very like anxiety or whatever, if you say any what you say sad also, if someone is hurt to us also, automatically tears will come. So that is
Yeah.
a one type of emotion. So that
Yeah.
I don't think that is the adults is that very common state, that is the common, because we are able to cry at in this stage.
Yeah.
If they are crying means they are used to for that, they will use that trick.
Again and again.
And one more thing, that's why you should observe that. Observe, see, behavior is everything is observation.
Right.
Apart from the
Correct.
classing, how much you observe. See, if I someone client is sitting in my front of me, also I can tell easily this person is interesting to come here. Not, I will tell
Yeah.
easily. So
Right.
that only seeing the behavior only, I will get to understand. Oh, chalo, this is happening here. Whoever the come, parents, individual, couple, so easily I will get to know with the expressions and body language. I will get to know this is behavior. So that is a point. So that behaviors matters. Last word is the behavior matters.
Behavior matters. Yeah. Yeah. And since you have been consulting for so long, what are the like major cases that or major behavior issues that parents report to you? What are the would be the top two, three things?
I have mentioned already. See, now this mild OT is affecting children
Okay.
in 2 3 years only. So
Hmm.
hypertension kids are more nowadays.
Okay.
Okay, and that I have mentioned you already. Like frequently moving, eye contact, speech delay, and
Yeah.
writing. Main part is the writing because challenges begins from the start school only. Till
Correct.
that time they will parents also will not little bit reluctant will be there. Chalo, when what way they will thoughts will be like that. See, maybe according to their work also, because okay chalo, once he will go school he will be okay, maybe
Hmm.
he's more active, he's doing like that. So that thoughts will be there at that behavior will be same in school also. Once they
Okay.
all the challenges will start, then parents teachers will reach, chalo parents, this is happening, maybe this is happening, then they will come to us. So that is the difference here. People will not parents most of the time will not recognize the behavior, and this behavior has a like main academic challenges here.
Okay.
You can see academic because grades will be high due to
Hmm.
this teenagers, automatically gradually like, academics will be very coming low down here.
Correct.
So and may most problem is hypertension, adolescence problem, and
Yeah.
academic challenges are there. And if you go for the anxious level is more in children actually nowadays,
Okay.
because what they will think that stomach pain, frequently using washroom restrooms they are using.
Right.
um, Energy will be level high for this child types on. So all these children they need a therapist only here. For all this more one more thing I want to add here, for all this medication is not there here. You should see
Right.
that because if you have beyond the any symptoms for this like depression and like schizophrenia, any grief,
Hmm.
other thoughts, suicidal thoughts like that, so if they you can visit the clinical doctors, right? So they will
Right.
keep on the medication for you. And for all the small things, best is therapies and such. This is curable. This is not like the uncurable. This is a very much curable. Yet you have to be keep consistency, and therapies is very
Right.
important. And it should not trigger in between because most of them will live in between. Then it will
Yeah.
trigger. So I am very frank. Once they start therapy, also I am very clear. So this is happening. You should have patience. Child should have patience. I should have patience. That this is my
Patience. Right.
work. I have patience. At because due to expenses, this and that, they will leave it. But
Correct.
again, further they will struggle. So this anxious. This is the main things all parents should keep eye. And one more thing, because of the social media, most of the children are addict for the gadgets also. so
Right.
Google navigating all the apps is a more problem nowadays.
Right.
So, and
Right.
that is the there, and main what I said, comparison, criticization. So
So,
confidence level is very low
uh,
here.
do you think this mobile devices have added to the anxiety issues and the ADHD issues?
Sorry.
Have the like I'm thinking from a parent's like whenever I go to a mall or go to a theater, I'll see one, like 5 out of 10 children with a mobile device in their hand, or a tablet or something, right?
Screen
So
time.
do you think this has added to the problem of anxiety and ADHD?
Yes, absolutely. This is because of this gadgets only. They
Hmm.
are delay in speech. They are losing their eye contact and obese also here. And
Okay.
distraction is more here. Small children are googling and are doing app, all this using. I have lot of cases I don't want to mention here, and have seen these cases is also there. So all parents should be careful. They should keep the history, and they should see the all the what they are watching, everything they have to do. And
Right.
screen time, see, I understand in schools their phones is very important. And
Yeah.
you should keep one boundary. You should keep, if they are want to play, if they want to see any videos also,
Yeah.
this is the weekly once or twice they can keep, like Saturday Sundays, 1 hour you have to see this much only time. Or they are watching TV also. If they, what they can, mom, yeah, parents, father, yeah, mother, they can
Right.
sit, they can ask the about the cartoon questions. What type of the cartoon? Just let me know. I am also interested in cartoon. What is happening now? So you should keep
Right.
on interacting the child at that time. So if you moms will, child is watching, they go immediately. They will turn off the TV, right? Then what the child will do? Child will cry.
Right.
They will find this and do all aggressive now. And
Yeah.
better than you go and sit with, talk to him. No, he or she who are the watching that, just go and watch it with the time for 2 3
Mhm.
minutes. What about the cartoon? Who is this character? Ask them about the characters. Ask about the story. Okay,
Right.
chalo, you have seen now. Chalo, we'll go for the dinner time. Now we'll eat some. That patients need here.
Right. Right.
On
Makes
rush
sense.
mode, it will not work. So this screen time is also very limited. Parents all should keep one limited time, 1 hour. This is the time you have to watch this, and that's why you see all time studies also is very boring for all children, right? So
Correct.
that's why
Correct.
you keep the time management. Like suppose we have evening one schedule to read 2 hours time. So
Hmm.
15 20 minutes one subject you can keep the timer. Then 10 minutes you can have some fun, you can play some drawing, yeah, some we'll have recognition, name place thing, any you can play game. Everyone needs change. So all time we also
Correct.
can't sit and work all time. After some time work, we'll get up and we'll go outside, we'll talk, we'll chat, anything we'll do, right?
Correct.
So that is also very important. Continuous studies means also it's very fun. All children will really get bored, right? We should
Right. Right.
understand their part also. So we should keep some fun games or talking, just keep and go and around that, and just drink water some, you have some snacks. That also you should not give long break also. 5 minutes you
Okay.
give break. 2 3 minutes according to your study. So if you go according that, no one child will be. If you're the 1 hour they're writing notes, writing notes, 1 hour they're reading, but
Yeah.
they will be poor,
Board.
obviously. So they
Yeah.
again their distraction will be there. I should go out and play. How much I should write? How much should I
Yeah.
study this? This is both subject. If you go with them, like few kids, they are very frustrated with the math. Numbers will
Mm-hmm.
be confusion. They will be very frustrated. So if number comes, they will scream. Children will scream. So
Yeah.
this is also is there. So their frustration will be other side. So each and
Correct.
everything is healthy boundary, time management, consistency is very important.
Right, right. Even I was going through a research paper. So basically, I was working on an application that deals with people who have mental illness, and it also considered children who are at the lower than the age of 13. And in that report, it said that exposure to digital, gadgets, say mobile phone and tablets, they have directly affected the structure of the brain, where the part that conceives the information, that has been affected, and also the white matter of the brain that is responsible for communicating information to in different parts of the brain, that is also being affected, and in the long run it will have severe effects mostly. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, gadgets are something that parents would definitely look out for, like how to control and move their attention towards maybe playing something, or maybe some other activity that does not affect them in that severe manner, right?
Time
Right.
management. Time management, you should go for that. You can give them gadgets. I'm not denying you should not give them. Give
Hmm.
time. No, they should also learn. No, this time only I have again. Now this time, next time I should do. This time management is very important. And if you're not going, just keep timers. I will
Right.
request all the parents, just keep the timer. You don't remember, keep timer. Keep one timer and keep, this is a time you have to go on to, just because once you start these healthy boundaries from
Yeah.
childhood only, toddlers, they will grow in this level. In between, if you start, they will not listen to you. It's
Correct.
little
Correct.
tough.
Correct. Correct. So I like we posted on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So there are certain questions that we have received, and just pull out those questions before we end the
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Just a second. Okay. Coming to the first question. So it says, if there is any delay in, we already covered that, but if you can just summarize this part. If there's a delay in kids' speech, after what point should we consult some specialist and take some measures of our own?
Speech delay, as per some few children will pick up and few children will not. Not that. That observation is very much. And see, if once like 18 to 30 minutes, mama, papa, and after two words, then they
Yeah.
will go for the sentences. Then, when your child is not starting mama, papa also, and main thing, what will happen here with speech delay, no, the
Hmm.
child will not respond you. That you should observe actually, because
Okay.
if you call also, few children will not respond because we think some here a problem is there or any problems are there, that we'll think that, and that speech problem will be there. For this you have to, when you're observing your child is not like communicating, at least mama papa, so you have to, this I explained you already, right? You
Yeah.
should go for only the you should keep on talking, because children will observe your lips here,
Correct.
tongue, lips.
Yeah.
How much you will pronounce, that much if you see. You can say three, at least 2, 3 years. Within 3 years, they should talk.
Okay. Okay. So
If you are not responding, immediately you have to connect the speech therapy.
so 2.5 years, 3 years is the time you observe yourself, and post
Yeah,
that you.
yeah, and maybe one more thing I already added here. If your
Yeah.
child is not like a speech delay, maybe a few children will sign the languages. I explained, at this stage
Correct.
only they will do. They will show water. They will need something. That's what we should do. We should tell them if they are asking, come on, tell water, fruit, apple, whatever the rice. This is dal.
Yeah.
Whatever, each and everything we should pronounce. If your mom is working in the kitchen, also they can make him. They can see this, show the around
Correct.
us.
Correct.
Nothing
Yeah.
special. I'm not telling you have to buy this and that. So many things are. This is apple, fruits are there, vegetables are there at home, things are there. Chair, this and you can keep on, if your child is not responding, tell them to clean up all the toys.
Correct.
Come
Yeah.
on, bring that bag your. So they will start identifying that. And maybe few children will pick up in 3 years also. And don't delay. If your child is not talking, just don't keep quiet. Start doing whatever you can do. See, moms can do anything.
Right.
Parenting is a,
Makes sense.
I mean it, let's be honest, parenting is a challenge, but it's not impossible also. They can
Right.
do it,
Right.
right?
Right.
Parents can do each man. Parents are first teachers,
Hmm.
mentors, role models, because they
Correct.
are shaping their mind, emotional behaviors, everything. So that
Correct.
is a not a challenge. It's enjoyable journey also actually.
Correct. Correct. Makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, coming to the second question that we received, it's around more about house rules, that the boundaries that we were talking about recently. What can parents do if their child is having trouble following rules at home? Are there simple strategies that can help them improve behavior at home, basically?
This I mentioned your healthy
Yeah.
boundaries. Healthy boundaries and consistency should be there. And one, suppose now, just I mentioned, now we have morning time, all will be rushed, right? School time,
Correct.
office time. Now dinner time is 8:30 to 9, right? So
Hmm.
8:30 to 9, we all should be ready on our dining table here.
Okay.
That is a family time.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
one, this is the mom, not like that everyone taking their plates, sitting in their rooms, sitting in their like watching their TV. Yeah,
Correct.
someone is eating while scrolling phone. That is not the way.
Correct. Yeah.
So here, main parents, father, mother, they should keep the boundaries since beginning. When you, one more thing, once if you give birth when a child also, you should have this boundaries since beginning. This see,
Right.
once if a toddler also, when you are all, this is a dinner time, you are all sitting, the toddler automatically come and it will sit at that time. So we know
Right.
this. See, now you see, this is a very simple. Now we have reminder, right? Morning, what we'll do, we'll brush up, we'll fresh up, then we'll
Right.
this 9 a.m. we'll should eat breakfast, then we'll go to office and this time. Because we have reminder, this time we are doing. Why
Correct.
can't you keep this reminder same to your children? This is a
Right.
strategy,
Right.
simple strategy you have to use. This is the boundaries, what we are doing, decided. And dinner time, what you are all going to just talk, general talk. As such, your child is going to school to talk about the child, or what was a good thing, what you have done today, what is a new, what you learned today. My
Yeah. Yeah.
office have done this. Mother can say, my office, this challenge was there. So you
Yeah.
all discussing about that your challenges. Just have fun, right? And
Correct. Correct.
mindfulness will be there. What is a mindfulness? What you are eating, you will get to know. At least you're eating roti, dal, chapati, rice, whatever. You will have sense that
Yeah.
mindfulness is very important here. If mindfulness is not there, what is the use of eating? What is of talking? Because
Correct.
of this
Correct. Makes sense.
digest TV only, no, we are not communication is not there.
Mhm.
It's a
Even
simple thing. Yeah.
yeah, even I have observed that if you are doing something every day, say brushing or anything, the child themselves, try to replicate it anyways.
Yeah, they should make. See, in beginning, children will cry to brush teeth because
Yeah.
then child also standing, we also standing, we are brushing our teeth. We should show that. See, everything is visible. As children, all visible, and we can't keep expectations like I am giving lecture to my child and child is listening to me. You can't keep
Yeah.
expectation. Now we will not listen. If someone giving a lecture, we will see here and there, or we'll scroll the phone here, right?
Correct.
That's a,
Yeah. So just coming to the last question for the day. So this was, how can parents encourage their child to open up about their uh,
Yeah,
feelings,
this is
right?
a very good question. I have book name also. I will tell you that book
Sure.
name
Sure.
because I don't remember here. You should listen to your child. First, you should listen. First, you should connect to your child. Then only
Right.
you can listen here because this is a book name. This how to talk so kids will listen and listen so kids will talk here. Because first you should connect your child.
Okay.
If your child is not talking,
Hmm.
suppose your child came to home and he is sitting in one place, suppose.
Right.
And what you will do? You will keep quiet. No, you will go and ask, right? Chalo, what is a good day? Kya, what happened? What is going on there? So you keep on
Yeah.
questioning. But once if you start talking, communicate, open up means rapport building. Don't come to the point. You have done this, you have done this. No, no cribbing. Just rapport building. Just open rapport building. Then you can ask open-minded questions. Just connect to your child. Now, what is happening? When
Right.
I used to work as an educator, I remember one thing. One small child, 3 years child used to do. What he used to do, he is from Brahmin family, okay? He used to come, he will keep his bag and he used to sit quietly in one corner. When
Okay.
I was new there, so I asked my colleague, why he is sitting like that? No, ma'am, he will come every time and he will keep back and he will sit. I said, how come this? You should encourage child, right? Then I
Yeah.
started engaging the child, like giving rhymes, telling rhymes, involving. So he started involving, he started talking. We used to go field trip. He used to say Govinda Namale, like Govinda, Govinda. So because they are Brahmin family, he used to
Okay.
listen that all kids
Mhm.
used to tell rhymes. He used to say Govinda Namali. So that is the
Yeah.
difference you can see. So we should motivate our child, right? If
Correct.
something
Correct.
is happening, we should not leave. Open-minded questions, rapport building, active listening. If suppose your child is saying something, if you're not interested, no, just listen to, no, listen. What is
Correct.
happening? What is that expression? What is the body language your child? Once you start listening, only you will connect to your child. Without listening, okay, okay, I listen, I heard, I know, you can, I will talk to you. I have call like this. So
Okay.
how that behavior impacts on child? Tell me. So this is a few
Right.
things are they used to learn all the parents here. Lot of things are there actually here.
Yeah.
So you have to empathy. You have to show the empathy. You have to
Correct.
listen to them. You just don't ask immediately questions to your child. Hey, what happened?
Okay.
This happened. This was the reason. This is we'll start as a parent. We'll start, but, ekdam
Right.
we'll start question
Interrogating,
like
like a
all
police officer. Yeah. Mhm.
oh, what happened? This happened. This is this. So we'll start talking. Harry,
Correct.
listen to your child. No, what is happening? So this is the few strategies like you should learn in this your life as a parenting. Here, no, actually, mean frustration, parents' frustration here. They will
Yeah.
come from back from home. Okay, if suppose mom is homemaker, once he will back, she will start all this happened, that happened. That
Right.
frustration will be there. If working women also, that office tension will be there. Whoever the moms, all are working. So
Right.
all this frustration, where they will take on their children. So that's the not good. First, that's why active listening, like connect to your child. Something is happening. Okay, empathy. Show empathy.
Correct.
Later on, if suppose all of a sudden mom is like shouting her son, he
Right.
or she, and after that she can make a child to mix it, and they can talk. Okay, chalo, I have done. I shouted you. Sorry. So
Yeah.
what is happening? I have frustrated. I have this problem. So they can talk to them. Treat your child like a friend, like boundaries. If you keep the boundaries, maybe if you parents will tell me we will treat as a friend. Then after that they will not listen to us. If you treat
Correct.
friend also,
I
is
was
a
thinking of the
boundary.
same thing.
Boundaries also, na. That's why I will
Yeah.
take boundaries. Keep boundaries. This limit is this at this time.
Correct.
Not all time will be this. Parents are parents. See, because they are mentors, they are teachers. They are teaching you each and everything. Not like that, they are keeping boundaries also here. So everything is like we are aware of what the parents know very well, and this is also is not should happen. One of the case it is that
Yeah.
parents. I said, nah, this parents he is maybe he's a 50 plus one. No, I used to do like this only. My child also should do like this, and he used to lock all the apps, phone, everything, and
Yeah.
nowadays the teenagers will listen all this time. They will not listen.
Correct. Correct.
They will rebel, they will give back answers, and the fathers are very strict here. And see, it will not work. First, your anxieties just calm down. Just understand. If you log this way, this is the not way, he will go other way.
Correct. Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So you should understand that part where they are lacking here. Okay, try to understand now. If your parents you did for you means the same thing you are not going to do to your child here.
Right. Right. Even
This is
I would say like every time there's a comparison between our generation and the previous generation and the upcoming generation, right? And I think the generations are getting smarter, like compared to what information or what the speed of
yes,
learning that the current generation have is much better compared to our generation, right? So
yes.
just thinking that they are distracted with this all this social media and
Yeah, that's the thing.
devices, it's a wrong perspective, I guess. So Usha, like it was great talking to you. I think I am seeing kids from a different perspective after this conversation at least. And yeah, so I think we'll connect again, talk about maybe
Yes, sure,
uh,
sure. If any other topics also, we can connect on that part.
sure.
That's a very great time. Thank you, Sumit. So you called me.
So
That's
maybe
a
someday
great.
we'll do it in person and we can talk about maybe couples therapy and more, right?
Sure, yeah, sure. Couple therapy is also is very important there.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Usha.
Thank you, Sumit.